years ago, I came to Australia as an international student, like so many other people who do it every single year. Just last year in 2024, Australia had more than 1 million international students enrolled at our universities, making it the most popular destination for higher education per capita. But the million-dollar question is it really worth it in 2025, or should you study in Australia in 2025? This is the question that I'm going to answer in today's video, so let's get cracking. Let's start with some pros or the reasons why you should study in Australia, and then later in the video we can talk about the cons or negatives of being an international student here in Australia. So the number one reason why I picked Australia for my study abroad destination and why so many other students pick Australia are the universities. Australia has a world-class education system and top-notch, fantastic research opportunities and capabilities. Do you know 10 Australian universities are part of the Global 100 Universities in 2025? Australian universities are also globally recognized, so once you have a degree from one of the Australian universities, you can get a job pretty much potentially anywhere in the world, making it one of the most important and likable destinations for study abroad. Second reason why you should consider studying in Australia as an international student is the possibility of working and earning while studying. Your student visa allows you to work for up to 48 hours per fortnight and unlimited number of hours during breaks. That's a great way to learn about Australian work culture, gain some transferable skills, improve your communication skills, both oral and written, while also earning some good money. A bonus in this category is Australia has some of the world's highest minimum wages per hour, which in 2025 currently sits at just a little over $24. Third reason why you should study in Australia is because of its multicultural aspect. Australia is richly diverse and multicultural and have people from all over the world. During my PhD in Sydney, I met people from India, China, Indonesia, Europe, Africa, and anywhere else in the world. The best aspect of it is you get to learn about different cultures, religions, beliefs, and the best part is you get to try food from all over the world. Multiculturalism not only opens your eyes, but also your mind and heart to see the beauty in diversity. Fourth reason why it's absolutely worth it moving to Australia is its stunning landscapes and magnificent beaches. So it's no surprise that Australia is home to world-class beaches and it's truly a beach lover's paradise. The cities are amazing, but it's a country that truly values nature and loves being outdoors. Australia also has a very unique wildlife, so regardless of where you are coming from, there's something new that Australia has to offer for everyone. Number 5 is Australia's laid-back culture and great quality of life. Australians are lovely people and quite laid back, so you'll find a lot of people that you'll study with or you'll work with quite chill in nature, which makes the whole experience of living here in Australia quite enjoyable. A massive bonus for international students here in Australia is quite safe. Of course, you'll find and you'll hear news about petty crimes here and there, but I've lived across 3 different continents, so trust me when I say it's a very safe place for everyone. Now let's discuss what are some of the negatives or why you should avoid coming to Australia as an international student. The first one in that category, and probably the biggest one, is how expensive it is. Australia is a truly expensive country, and everything from buying a house, renting a place, eating out, traveling will cost you a significant amount of money. Which of course, as an international student, every single dollar counts because you absolutely don't have a lot of money during student days. So please make sure that you do your budgeting right and make sure that you're aware of any hidden expenses to avoid any potential challenges later on after you move here. I've recently created an entire video of how to save while you are living here in Australia. I'll leave it a link down in the description and also link it up here if you want to check it out. Number 2, which is not necessarily a negative, but something that took me a while to get around, is the opening hours. Australia in general is a country where a lot of people sleep early and wake up early. So you'll notice that a lot of our cafes and coffee shops close by 2 o'clock or a maximum by 3 o'clock, which was something that I was not used to. I came from a very busy city, which is Delhi in India. So that was a massive shock for me. But once you get used to it, it's pretty all right and you get adjusted your hours accordingly. Number 3, and a pretty common one in the recent days, is the visa policies. So the last few years have seen a lot of international student visas getting rejected for Australia. And there's been a lot of reasons for it, but one of the biggest one is the policy changes. Policy changes is inevitable and ever changing. So please make sure if you are someone who are applying your own visas or whoever is helping you in the visa process is up to speed with what the current policy is. Now, I hope that all these points will help you make a decision on whether you should study in Australia and will give you a good indication of pros and cons of studying in Australia as an international student. All the very best.